Hello, I'm Midget Miner, and welcome to the finale episode of my survival series. If you haven't watched my hardcore series, I did mention that this would, due to the fact that the server is starting up soon, and I can't do 3 series, ideally just 1 series, really, so hopefully, well, not hopefully I'll die in the hardcore, but I can guarantee that I will. So this is the finale episode, which seems weird, because normally you do finales after about 100, maybe 70 episodes. We're doing this one after just 17, so I don't really have a lot to show for it. I have an unfinished base and pretty much an unfinished everything. So what I want to do in today's episode is do a bit of a bucket list, which includes finishing off that wall, probably getting full netherite, which is going to be the toughest task yet, which means building this creeper farm up to 4 layers. So this episode will be very delayed and come out possibly in 3 or 4 weeks. Let's go to bed. But to start things off, I've been watching Green Third Life, and if you haven't been watching that, then you definitely should. But I saw the trick about swamps, so I'm going to fly off and find myself a swamp, because I'd really like to try this out for myself as a way of getting a few extra diamonds. Let's go and have a look at this trick. You know what, as a second thought to our bucket list, I would like to find... I don't want to say every biome, because I might be setting myself up there. Let's say to start off with every tree biome. But if I come across a mesa on the way, that would be nice. But we have officially found the dark oak biome, so I am going to get myself a little bit of a souvenir from here. Which is weird, because I thought I would never see dark oak again after I did that stupid thing with the saplings. But here we go. Dark oak logs, let's move on. Look for the swamp. If we find any other biomes that we haven't found yet, like a jungle, it will be a nice bonus. Here it is, the swamp. Let's hope it isn't too small, but I better explain this tactic. So basically, what you do is you go to the middle of one of these 5 patches of clay that you find, and I haven't brought enough blocks, that's annoying. Just gather a bit of dirt, and if you dig straight down, which sounds like the most ridiculous thing to do in Minecraft, but if you dig straight down, then you find, or you should find, hopefully, diamonds, which sounds amazing, doesn't it? So we're going to go around this swamp and see if we can get ourselves some extra diamonds, although there is the risk of falling into lava, so I might not dig quite straight down. I don't know, I just really don't want to risk this. I mean, this is the final episode, so to die in this episode would be really bad. It would not be fun. Okay, here we go, straight down. I wouldn't mind a bit of gold and a bit of redstone. Thank you very much. Now, this pickaxe durability is worrying me a bit, so we might have to be careful. Does this have mending and efficiency? Okay, pretty sure we have a silver touch book somewhere, so we will put that on there at some point, unless we want fortune 3. Right, this is where I'm going to be careful. What level are we on? I'm not sure I want to go in... Oh, we're on 13. So I should literally just go... Am I glad that I did not just... Wow, okay. That was... Whew. I'm very glad that I didn't just go... Has it not worked for me? I think... Well, Green said he got 2 out of 3. So I'm presuming you don't get it on everyone. So we're going to have... We're going to fly back up, hopefully without dying. Yep. So we're going to fly back up and... Oh, good, it's quite a big swamp. Let's try another patch and see if we do a bit better this time. That's not 1, this is 1. Here we go. Okay, attempt numero 2. We've got ourselves a bit more gold and some iron, which is cool because it gives me an excuse to not just go straight down from here. And a bit of redstone. Okay, we can probably go to there then. Then we'll get in here. Please. Please. This time... No. We can go to this one. Okay, this is the one. This is the one, everyone. Here we go. But that scared me a little bit. We landed in a mineshaft and there were just hundreds and hundreds of zombies, which was a little bit scary. But let's carry on going down. We did get ourselves some rails, some redstone, a bit of gold. There is that. That looks like a cave. I probably should have brought a bed, actually. Again, we've gone all the way to bedrock, and there's nothing here. Which is a shame. But, oh well, we gave it a go. So, that was failed. I was kind of hoping that that would help. Right, I'm actually kind of glad we're stopping, because that pickaxe is very low. But I was kind of hoping that we could use some of those diamonds on our attempt for full netherite. Alright, well, I reckon if we just go, say, full netherite with everything that we've got... No, this is a finale episode. I mean, it's only after episode 17, but we have to do something. We have to do something. So, let's head back and get on with a bit of that base progress. Once again, cutting it very finely with rockets, but I think we are just about back. This looks like the desert. Oh, we're going to make it exact. You know what? Just for the sake of making it exact, I'm going to burn out our last rocket. We might have a bit of a battle when we get back on the ground. That's a lot of mobs. That is a lot of mobs. I'm going to bed. Well, that trick wasn't entirely useless. We got a bit of redstone, bit of gold, a little bit of iron. We got quite a bit of iron actually, so we can pop that into the super smelter as well. But what I would really like to get going in the super smelter, oh no, that's going to break the whole system. It's a good job that it still isn't running. But what I would like to really get into the super smelter is this serious amount of sandstone. Now I'm going to keep quite a bit of this sandstone for making the slabs. I reckon about 4 stacks, but we are trying to get all the way around that wall, so you know it's no small task. We're definitely going to need most of this. So if I keep that much, should do it, and then we pop all that in there, and we probably won't have enough coal, so if I just go around and add a little bit of extra fuel, I'm not sure how much difference that will make. Let me just go and see if we've got... This is kind of going to be like a stream episode, because I'm hoping it'll be nice and long, maybe half an hour, but it will mainly be taken up with me doing a little bit of waffling. We had 24 gunpowder. I really need to keep track of my stuff, because that's pretty important. Well, we actually ran out of fuel for smelting up all of this stuff, so I've started a bit of a... Well, we've got most of it, but I've started a bit of a bamboo farm type thing here. Not really a farm, but you know, the old dispenser, piston, bone meal setup. So I'm just going to pop that and then replant it, and it'll just grow, which is fantastic. So I'll wait till I've got a pretty decent amount of that. We've got lots of bone meal at the ready, and then we'll fuel that. I think me attempting to do redstone, I was about to put a bunch of repeaters in to make this kind of automatic. It was a bit of a waste of time, because I've just found not one but 2 coal veins in this little area when we went mining sandstone when we first needed it. I'm about to mine the second vein, and I have a feeling we won't be needing any bamboo anytime soon. Oh well. We are in fact going to have to resort to bamboo, because even that was not enough coal, those 2 veins. So let's plonk a lot of bamboo in there and carry on bone mealing it. Bamboo is horribly expensive. It's just horribly expensive. I mean, it doesn't look expensive because you can get lots of it. But I just did 3 stacks and it smelted about 3 blocks in each furnace. Oh no, I need some of that. That was the mistake I made last time. I nearly made bamboo extinct. Well, the culprit. I mean, I knew my super smelter wasn't perfect, but look at this. Towards the end of the... Oh, there's plenty of bamboo waiting to come in. Towards the end of the furnace, there's loads of coal. Tons of the stuff. And no sandstone. That is very suspicious. Okay, right, well, we can easily smelt up the rest of it now. Let's just pop that in there. Wait, we'll stop it this time just so it does it properly. Pop that in there, and with that, the last of the... Oh, there's a bit of iron in there. The last of the sandstone has been smelted. Look at that, beautiful. Alright, let's take that over to our base, and finally, after 2 episodes and a lot of grinding, get some base progress done. decided to stop the time lapse, I say early, but it is a very long time lapse. That was 20 minutes and we only managed to go round once with one layer. We did get a bit of progress done and we have plenty of sandstone left up there, but because this is the finale of the series, I decided that for this episode alone I would make the effort and try to install the replay mod, because I know how when time lapses are sped up and they're just me doing this, it's really hard to follow, and I really only do it just to show that I've made progress. But hopefully this will be interesting and it'll show me building up the wall layer by layer. I've never done this before, so it might all go wrong. Let's just give it a go. So I'm going to try and install that now. Okay, this is kind of my first talk over time-lapse, and you can probably see from the very start there is something very weird going on with this time-lapse. We've got the speed bar up there, the timings, the play, the pause, the save, and this is because, a big shout out to Bros, by the way, Bros112, who will be joining us on the server for helping me install this mod, and I got about halfway there basically. So I've got the mod, but what I can't do is export it as a separate video so that I get rid of that bar and that press play button and things, due to the fact that my FFmpeg it wasn't working for me. I spent about 2 hours trying to install it and it just wouldn't work. So I've had to resort to this, and it's not the best way of showing it because obviously you can still see all the stuff, but hopefully it's better. Honestly, I think it's better than me rushing around at 100 miles an hour and you guys not being able to tell what's going on. But hopefully by the time the server starts for my next time lapse, I will have the FFmpeg all up and running so that you can get the full replay mod experience, and hopefully we can do a bit of moving about as well, a bit of lighting. Hopefully I can install Optifine. Optifine is really cool, and I managed to install the thing that I need to install mods, which is what I didn't have and why I was struggling. So thanks again to Bros, and let's get straight back into it. I do need to do a bit more gathering, but I really want to finish the wall this episode, so that's what we're going to do. Alright, so as you saw in that time lapse, what we need to do now is head over there and grab some sandstone. But I figured it would be a lot better to take a bit of a break from this because I've been going at it for a while. So what we're going to do now is build up this creeper farm, which is going to involve a lot of wood. So I'm going to try and gather that now, and I reckon we add 3 more layers. That's weird. We add 3 more layers and then we can go for full netherite after a little bit of an AFK session. Let's do that now. But I figured that before that, there's a whole lot of before thating going around. I would really like to mend this pickaxe because, yeah, it's a super good pickaxe, but if we're going to do some more grinding, there's no way I'm doing it all with an iron pickaxe. So with a shot of our crossbow, let's get grinding. Now that we have all the wood that we need, in fact probably more than, although I could be wrong because trapdoors are relatively expensive, we need a little bit of wool, which we probably have, so I'll go and check in the chests, and we need the most difficult part, which is some cats. So hopefully that village just across there has plenty of cats for us to ship back and use, because I don't know what happened to the original 2, and we're going to need 8 of them, which is going to be a bit tough. But first let's craft up these trapdoors to make sure we don't need any more. That should be enough trapdoors, and I doubt we're going to need more wool than this. So starting off, we've got 24 wool from last time, 30, and that's probably more than enough, but just for the sake of it, I'm going to make loads more from all this string that we have. There we go, 57, that's definitely enough. Okay, cats. I am impressed. This village has 4 iron golems. They are very safe with that amount. Now we have 11 leaves, and I'm pretty sure there are not 11 cats, because I haven't seen a single one so far. I think the cats might be slightly too fiddly, and there might be slightly too few of them. So my plan is to demolish this old farm and do the one that does not involve cats. that is my plan. This really is going to turn into a long finale episode, because unless there's some slime in here, no. So, for the creeper farm, we need one sticky piston, and I do not have a single slime ball about the place, so we are going to head over to the swamp, but we are going to take our bed. Want to go without that? Let me just make some rockets, and we're going to see if we can get some slime. Hello, hello, Mr. Ruined Portal. What do you have for me? To be honest, I mean, I know I've been going all out for the finale, but the chances of us finding one slime is literally 0. So, we used more gunpowder through rockets than we probably would have. Yeah, we would have been better just killing creepers, to be honest. What we're going to do is we're going to take all the gunpowder that we have and all the TNT that we have, which is not a lot at all. That was why I was building the farm in the first place, because we have practically 0. But we might as well try. Here we go. This is kind of the end, other than the base finish, to our survival series. I hope it's worth it. Right, let's go here, I think. Dig in a few blocks. Perfect. We're going to go 2. That was rubbish. We got 2 pieces of ancient debris from about 12 pieces of TNT. Not the best end to a finale, but we are going to finish it off by finishing off what we started at the beginning, which is the wall project. And so, for the 3rd time in about 3 minutes, we are going to hop into a replay mod time-lapse. First of the gathering, and then of the building. Now these take quite a long time, so I think for the next one I'll do a little bit of a talk over about the 1.17 server and when it will begin. Let's go. Now, in case you haven't noticed, this is not a replay mod time-lapse, which is really annoying because it's one of those ones where I zoom around at the speed of light and you can't tell what on earth is going on, especially with the base progress. I think this would have looked really cool if I got the replay mod to work for a start, but the issue is they've not made the replay mod for 1.17 yet, and that is of course the version I'm playing in, which is a real shame. So we've just got this speedy time-lapse. Now, I thought I'd talk a bit about my channel flops, which include this series, the hardcore series, and pretty much every series I've ever done, including Lemon Cloud. They've all been flops. Hardcore, death really early on. This series we've had to stop by episode 17. If we had not done the server, this wouldn't have been a flop, but hopefully the server will be a lot better. And this finale, we didn't get what we needed to get done, so it's kind of been a bit of a flop episode as well. I guess I just needed something to make this finale feel like a finale. I don't think it has, but at least we got something completed. Thank you everyone who's watched this series from the start. I say that like it's been a long time, and as I mentioned in the time-lapse, let's hope that the 1.17 server is less of a flop than my last series. I will bring out one more video between this finale and the start of the 1.17 server because it's taking a while to start up because of exams, but apart from that, I will see you in the server. Thank you very much for watching this series. See ya.